Good evening. Welcome to OmniBroslive. It's your host Omnidog, and I'm waiting for OmniBros to join me. Aiku, I have Birthright in my reading pile right next to my chair, so it's in the queue. Just so you know. Just so you know, Birthright is there in the queue. It's not being ignored. I am going to read it. And there's Spider Rye. Just a sec.
What up?
Spider Rye. Everything that he is, a guy. What up, dude?
Not much. I like your She-Hulk shirt.
Thank you.
So what's going on today?
I don't know, actually. We can do hauls and look at what Emily posted on the page and report what IST is going to have for sale. And here's the uncanny Omar.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up? How are you guys?
Good.
Holding it together.
I like your shirt, Jess. The Adi Granov She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Have you read that run?
I have, yeah. It's really good. That's the Dan Slott run, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
I like it a lot.
How's it going, Ryley?
Oh, just living that fun employed life and reading all day.
I understand. What have you... Well, then we can talk about what you've read on this episode.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull a book right now so I can actually show it.
So, speaking of, where would these books have come from? Jess?
Had we ordered them?
Had we ordered these books?
It would come from InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. IST is always kind enough to give us a $50 gift card every month to give away. There's always an OmniBroslive coupon, gift code, discount code. That's what I'm thinking of. OmniBroslive discount code every quarter to give to our viewers to use. If you order $50 or more in the United States, you get free shipping, which is amazing. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Thank you.
Thank you. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
So just the three of us tonight? What are we talking about? Hauls, hunts, reads? I don't...
Sure. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You opened up that door. There's no closing it now. I wasn't here last week, and I've had a really bad month. May just started. Never mind.
I'm glad April's over.
God, April was rough.
Yeah,
May's gonna be rough. But whatever. So I'm here tonight. What are we talking about? Let's do it. You got X-Men questions, chat? You get the three biggest X-Men experts right now. We got all the answers between the three of us. Hey, can you highlight Bruce's question, Jess? I can answer that one.
The Hey Omar one?
Yeah. Yep. Hey Omar, you going to follow up the new release dates you mentioned in that Saturday video? Do we have a better idea why Marvel's only doing singles? Yes, I will be. I'm trying to think. Sometime this week I'll have the... I should have the full solicitations, what they're going to be doing. So keep an eye out on the channel. Keep an eye out on the OmniBros channel as well, because I'll be sharing it with them, and then they can discuss it too. Because I know there's some dates there where there's only single issues being sent out to stores, and then there's the weeks there where it's only collected editions, and I'm thinking that's where they're going to start sliding some things in. So, yeah, that's it. Talk about Counter X. That's the Warren Ellis Counter X. The X-Man turns into a shaman, and
Well.
they killed Sync in Generation X, and Warpath learned to fly. That's all I remember about Counter X. Am I right, Ryley? What else happened in that?
That's during that blank spot for me of stuff that I haven't read.
It's a pretty interesting spot. He wanted to do some changes, and everybody got excited. Warren Ellis is writing X-Force. He's writing X-Man. He's writing Generation X. This is going to be awesome. And just in a classic Warren Ellis style, he stays for like 8 issues or so. He's like, have fun. Warpath can fly now.
Yeah, I know, because I bought those X-Force books, and it's like he's on there for a minute, and then he has a co-writer for a minute, and then it's done.
Oh, and then X-Force becomes ecstatic, so you're more like, what the hell's happening? Well, X-Force remains X-Force, but it becomes the ecstatics, like Peter Milligan's that era. Jess? You can answer that one. Eat That Horse is asking an important question. I think you've got this one.
Eat That Horse. Who's the short guy with the blade?
Come on, Jess. X-Man. Who's the short guy with the blades?
That's an X-Man question?
Mm-hmm. Who's the short guy with the...
You mean Wolverine?
Maybe. Was this trivia night? Where were you on trivia night, Eat That Horse?
Those
are the questions I was looking for. What's up, Gio?
Hey, Gio.
What's up?
Here's a question I can answer. Just which of those honeys behind you is your favorite? In this room, I will say, and it's for a very odd reason, but it's the detail.
Careful there. Careful with that angle. We don't want to get demonetized.
I think Mira, right there, is so detailed. She even has painted toenails.
I can't highlight you. I wish I could.
Best choice.
Oh, wait. I can do it.
Yeah. Then show us a little detail.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Where'd she go? There she is.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that. I'm having trouble with the mirroring here. There we go.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah, there we go. And see, they even painted her toenails. That is dedication to detail, man. So
She has
summer breezy and just fun, and I don't know. She and it matches the cover there and looks great. I knew that was somebody was going to say that. It was just the detail that I liked. I don't have a foot fetish.
Nobody's going to kink shame you on the show. Whatever you're into, man. Those are pretty. I love the. Speaking of dedication, I love the fact that you found each cover and then you went out and bought the statue. You're a big Adam Hughes fan.
Right? Those are Aunt Lucia drawings.
Who? I'm sorry. Who is it?
Aunt Lucia.
Aunt.
Aunt. Yeah.
Yeah. A-N-T. Lucia.
Oh, Aunt. Like the animal, not your auntie. Got it.
Correct. Yeah. He's the one that did all those. And
for some reason, I thought it was Hughes.
Yeah, and the covers came first, and then the statues came, and the covers are what started me on statues because I got Harley Quinn first. Stupid mirroring. There it is. There's Harley right there. I got her first to go, but that cover didn't actually match the cover. That statue came out later that matches that cover. All right, wait a second. Okay. That Harley doesn't match that cover because that statue came out like a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of them do match. And that's what got me started was the covers. Uh-oh, Harley took a fall. That's what got me started on the bombshell statues. Was the bombshell covers of the DC back in like 2012 or 14 or whatever it was.
Nice.
What was the origin of the blue screen with white lines and symbols that is showing before live stream starts? That is our YouTube.
Blue screen.
Yeah,
It's
he's talking about the YouTube thing that says Omnibros Network.
Oh,
It
our
was
banner.
meant to look like a like Jonathan Hickman does those
The diagram.
diagrams,
Yeah.
and specifically like talking about his Avengers run where he has like the little map where it's each character's logo around like showing the team and different like factions of the team, and so we each had our own little logo.
What?
Yeah, we've each got our own little logo.
We did. Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Yours is a bottle of bourbon.
Did I have a? I was like, did I have a stroke? What the hell? I don't remember that. I feel like that's an important conversation we should have. Are y'all fucking with me?
No.
No, it's real.
I don't know what's real or not anymore, man.
What-
This whole
what is-
damn month has been a daze. What's up?
What was everyone's logo? Like, I'm assuming, because I forget, it's been a while since I looked at it, but Jess, I'm assuming you have a paw print.
I think so, yeah.
And Gio, what do you have? Is
The
it
trident?
okay?
Yeah.
And what was mine?
The table.
Interesting. I think I vaguely remember that conversation. You know, today's May the 4th. That's a big Star Wars day, guys. Did we have a Star Wars episode planned?
Well,
I feel
let's
like
talk about Star Wars before Gabe gets on.
Yeah.
he was fanficking Star Wars earlier today in the chat.
He sure was.
Not out of love, though.
Because he hates Star Wars. Sure.
That's just what hipsters say.
I'm pretty sure he's watching all the movies on his Disney Plus account. So,
Right.
All right, so hauls. You guys want to do some hauls? I just did my haul video, but I don't mind sharing some of the things I can get. And get
I got
just to buy.
a couple things that are pretty neat.
This is a beautiful book. Have you all seen this? Gio, maybe you're above the clouds.
I saw your video on it, but I hadn't seen it before.
So this was a Kickstarter from Melissa Pagluica. And I missed out on the Kickstarter, but thanks to Fariha, I was able to get it through her Etsy store. And she signed it.
Ooh,
She,
nice.
she wrote me a nice little personal note. And it's a beautiful book. Some of the artwork.
Mm.
Not a lot of dialogue at first, but it's a pretty easy read. Quick read, not easy, rather. But I really liked it. It reminded me of an anime. Reminded me of that Castle in the Stars book,
Ah, one of my fave.
right? It's beautiful.
You got it from her Etsy store?
Mm-hmm. Because, like I said, it was a Kickstarter, but she's still selling them personally through her Etsy store. I put the link on my video, but I mean, if you search Etsy above the clouds, you can find it. It's beautiful.
I'll steal it.
And I got my second volume of this. This is a beautiful book, one of my favorite non-American comic books. Mateo.
Ooh.
I better be
Nice.
careful what I show here. It's a Euro comic from IDW, which just means it was originally published in Europe. So it's got beautiful artwork.
Do you know which country?
It's a story of this guy right here. I think this is a French book just based on the name.
Ah, got it.
But it takes place like during all these like historical events during these years. So World War One, eventually the Spanish Civil War and all that. It's a trilogy of books, and this one came out, I want to say last year. I don't know why I didn't get it until just this month, but it's gorgeous. There is sex in there, just for you know. Yep. And then I got finally the Wicked and Divine.
Oh,
Divine.
nice.
I know my boy Gio really loves that.
That's dumb.
Yes. I never hear you down talk anything, man. That's nice.
I don't like the slip thing. It's stupid.
Dude, God damn it, Gio. This is what manga usually comes. Like, that's what you get in a manga. You should be used to it. Battle Pug, because I saw Maddie's and I was like, oh,
that's awesome.
I need to get this. This is ridiculous and cute. So I got this. Pretty sure you guys have it already. This came out, I think, last year sometime, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or 2018.
I think it was last year.
The years, man, they just fly. Defenders, Epic Collection. Got that J.M. DeMatteis run. And then the Punisher. This is a big one. This is a thick book, boy. This one's like almost 475 pages.
Wow.
So
what run does that?
This is Mike Barron's run on Punisher.
Okay.
So this is like 1992 to 1993.
Oh, all right.
And yeah, man, that's what I got. So what about you, gentlemen? What'd y'all get?
I got a couple things. I've got more in the mail right now, so we'll see when that stuff comes in. But I got a few manga and something that's not manga. Drifting Dragons. Drifting Dragons Volume 4. This is a fun kind of adventure series. Basically, these they're called Drakes, and they're like pilots that fly in these giant ships in the sky. It's very like steampunk looking, and they hunt for dragons. And there's like legendary mythical types of dragons and stuff that they're trying to track down. And they will hunt them and then use their meat and stuff to make food, and they'll do different stuff like use certain pieces of them for fuel. So it's kind of an interesting concept. I'm really enjoying it. I think Volume 3 is where it really started taking off for me. This one's pretty popular among the Otaku's Farm, and that's Grand Blue Dreaming, Volume 10. It's a nice comedy series about guys that work at a dive shop and go to like diving school and stuff like that, and just kind of their everyday life and things that happen with them. All the guys are really big fans of drinking all day and all night and constantly being drunk all the time, and so there are a lot of shenanigans that come out of that. I got the first 2 volumes that are available of another series called High Score Girl. And this was new to me. I had not heard too much about it, but one review said it was good, so I was like, that's enough for me to pick it up. So I picked up the 2 volumes and read that this past week. It's pretty cool. It's kind of a coming of age story about this boy right here who is really into video games, and this girl right here who is just really good at video games, and he's always pissed off because she's constantly beating him at like Street Fighter and stuff. Yeah, it's just kind of coming of age story about them growing up, him getting older, and I think it's done in 10 volumes, and the way that it goes, it seems like it kind of moves forward in time following them. So very, very fun, very nice story so far. Something I haven't read yet, this one, Omar, I asked you about, was Priest. The manhwa. I think it's the first manhwa that I have on my shelves, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope, you're second.
Oh, Gio knows more than you do about your own shelves.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
You're like the new Jess. Do you have Ragnarok? I love Ragnarok.
It's because Gio sent this to me.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
So that is the one. That's my first one. This is the first one that I bought, I guess. So I don't know anything about it as far as the story and stuff goes, but I do know that volume 16, it just kind of ended, or it hasn't ended. It just kind of went on a definite hiatus.
Yeah, like a lot of things.
So that kind of stinks. But I got it for super cheap because there was a 99-cent sale at Right Stuff. So most of the volumes were 99 cents, and the rest of them I got for cheap. And then
This is really weird. Gabe Loves Comics as a Weekend Geekdom logo. What'd you do, bro? Gio?
Because we share the same account for StreamYard.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Right?
That's adorable.
We're besties.
what's up?
Damn it.
Yo.
I don't share an account with Jess. Now I feel bad. Jess, we need to talk.
Okay.
I got one last. This is the only non-manga book. Somehow, this one fell off my radar when it came out. So I finally picked it up. The Unusual Suspects Marvel Knights book of Daredevil. This has the Echo stories. It also has the Ninja miniseries and the 4-issue Daredevil Spider-Man miniseries, as well as the Spider-Man Daredevil one-shot. So a lot of different stuff.
The Bob Gale stuff in there too.
Yeah. So it has the that one arc that happened right towards the beginning of Bendis's arc or run. That's collected in here. So basically everything Marvel Knights Daredevil that was not collected in any of the Omnis is in this one. So
nice.
Wow.
I picked that up. So that would be something, if all these people who are doing the Daredevil reads right now, this is a good supplemental book to pick up to go with all that.
Oh.
And that's what I've bought.
Nice.
All right.
Ryley and Gio, y'all would be really proud. I watched Alita, Battle Angel, but we know it's damn well called Battle Angel Alita. And my wife loved it, and she was like, I want to read more. And I was like, good. And then I had to break her heart and tell her about The Last Order. I'm like, yeah, it's just not that good, so I don't know if you should read that. I almost didn't tell her Last Order existed, because I remember not liking it that much. I don't even have the last 3 volumes of Last Order. That's how much I like.
You could probably have just not said anything, because those hardcovers have the like additional ending chapter.
Yeah, they have both endings.
Yeah,
but so she'll be like, wait, why does this continue? Where's this gonna go?
That makes me wonder, though, Omar. Quick question.
What's up, man?
Not a question, but observation, actually. I wonder now, after that story of how you tell your wife, don't read or don't worry about it because it really sucks and it's terrible. I wonder how many great things your wife has missed out on from you telling her that they were terrible.
not Starman, because she's trying to read Starman twice and said, I'm sorry, honey, I can't do it. Dude, it's like, get out of my house. I don't even know you.
It's like
how was that not in my wedding vows?
It's like your wife comes up to you and goes, I really heard good things about that new Predator movie that came out. And you're like, no, it's terrible. It's the worst thing ever. Don't even. And then she misses out on some extreme.
The new Predator movie? Really?
Yes.
The new one.
Luis is out there, and he will back me up 1,000,000,000%.
What is wrong with you? The one with Olivia Munn? That one?
Olivia Munn, where she's on camera for like the first 15 minutes. She doesn't speak a word, and every time it looks like she's going to say something, like her mouth goes, they cut away. It's great.
Wait. Actually, go to Sequential Consequence. Go to Sequential Consequence for a second. That's not true. Where you say she's missed out on Bendis. She read all of Ultimate Spider-Man. She's read all of Daredevil. She's a grown-ass woman. She can make up her own mind. But I'm not lying about Last Order. Like, there are things that I'm like, no, don't go there. Don't go to Last Order. Yes, I'm hating on Predator. Who's taking up for Predator? The new movie. Are we really having that conversation, guys?
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
We need to do like a watch party where we all just get smashed and watch that film together. Besides Jess, maybe Jess will take a fistful more pain pills or something. But we should all watch that. Like,
well, if I'm drunk, I'll enjoy it.
There you go. That's my idea.
Best movie I ever saw was the new Wizard of Oz movie with James Franco. What the hell was that movie called? Beyond Oz, whatever the hell it was called.
I think it's just Oz.
Tim Burton movie? Yeah. I just remember 2 minutes of it because I was lit the whole time because it was a bar. It was a bar, like a theater with a full bar. Oh, it was amazing. I think my ticket cost like $50 after I was done drinking, but I was like, that was the best movie I've ever seen. I don't remember anything.
Oh man, I did
That's
that
like
to
my
go see-
wife.
I went to go see Birds of Prey. I went smash, and that movie was still terrible.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
I already pre-ordered it. Steelbook.
Steelbook.
I'm happy when my
I
fans like something they love. I'm happy. But
I like that. I like parts of it, but I'm kind of leaning towards what Gabe said. It was not the best. Could have been a lot better.
it's
Just,
just that cocaine scene over and over and over again.
the fight scenes were awesome.
Yeah,
I like
true.
that.
That's true. That's true. The way it was shot, the way it was put together, and not put together, but the way it was shot and the technical side of it was really cool. And the fights were great, but I don't know what happened in that movie, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I was smashed, but I still enjoy a film. But
Jess, are
anyway,
you still in
I'm
control?
happy that Jess and Gio love it. That's the best news about that. Then
Jess, are you still in
I'm
control?
side for Geo right now about Journey. How do I save it?
What do you mean? How do you?
You talking about Journey, the video game,
Journey
the band.
based on the band, the '80s Atari game?
No.
How do I save the game? It's upstairs and I can't figure out how to pause it or save it or leave it.
Should be autosave, isn't it?
I think it's It
Oh,
should
it's
be
autosave?
autosave.
All right.
Should be.
Okay. That's fine then. I've been playing it since I downloaded it, so it's really fun.
It's a beautiful
It's
game.
so great. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but it's giving me enough that I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of the thing that I like is that you're playing with somebody, but you don't know who that person is, and you can only communicate like walking or like highlighting something. You don't know who's playing with you. It's not until the end of the game where you find out who that player was. So it's somebody random from the internet.
What?
PewDiePie.
What?
You're PewDiePie the entire time. You don't find out until the end. Hope I'm not spoiling that for you.
Wait, this isn't a computer-generated character that I'm playing with?
No, the person that's walking with you is another player playing the game with you.
I'm following that person around like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's part of the
So-
fun.
So
That's what he's saying about you. Hey, we got a super chat with a good question.
Ooh, super chat.
Thank you, Shane D.
Thank you. Right now, I think that book is out of print. Gabe can confirm that, but like I've mentioned before, every once in a while, like they did with She-Hulk, they'll find hey, look, there's a box. What's in here? Oh, it's Gotham Central.
Gotham Central.
Let's ship this. This has happened a lot.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what the odds of that happening are, but right now I think it was out of print when I last saw.
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. Somebody asked the same question. People are really looking for that Gotham Central.
It's a good book.
Yeah, no, completely. The warehouse for Diamond is out of stock, according to Diamond. But I'm not sure how accurate that is anymore with them being shut down the last couple of weeks. But apparently, judging from that and judging from everybody's fervor and FOMO for it, that thing is out of print. And I agree with Omar. Something's going to happen where they find another pallet of it somewhere or a box, like Omar said. But that's one of those books that's probably still sitting at a local comic book store shelf, who might be selling online, who might be doing like curbside pickup, and nobody's been in there for like the last month. So that's a good idea. I just came up with a really good idea. Check your local comic book stores, and see if they're doing curbside pickup. That's the kind of book that's probably still sitting on the shelf.
One of the things
nobody's picked it in a month, so it's still there.
One of the things I'll say is that it's any consolation, like the third hardcover was impossible to find and was going for like $200 before the Omnibus was announced. When the Omnibus was announced, that thing, like you saw people dropping that thing on eBay for like, it started like at 100, then 75, then 50, and then eventually, when the Omnibus finally hit, everybody forgot about it. But it's crazy. And DC is pretty interesting about the way they do reprints too. They just don't announce it. They'll just do a reprint. I mean, we've had the third printing of Infinite Crisis, and look how much that book was going for in what, 2.5 years ago, I want to say.
Mhm.
It was insane. $500 on somebody. I remember somebody making a comment on the Omnibus group page saying, "Damn, I just bought this for $450."
Yep, I remember that also.
When we announced the
Sucker.
reprint.
Yeah, that
So-
Gotham Central situation that Omar brought up. That's I remember that as well. And it was one of those things where I think that might have been like the first big mass exodus or sell-off of a book series to get the bigger omnibus. I think that's one of the first time that actually happened.
I got I try to do that, and I learned my lesson many years ago. I think I talked about it on this show where I did that, and then the damn book was canceled. And I was like, shit. Oh, I don't have my original books, and I don't have a real omnibus.
You mean,
I can't remember what it was.
The Starman people right now?
Well, we warned them, though. Like, we told people. I know I did on my channel, and we did it here. That DC has a tendency to cancel. We did the same thing with Hush. I remember Hush, and I was like, I don't know. That one might get canceled.
That's the one I was burned on.
You weren't listening on that episode when we were all talking to you, Ryley? Don't sell your stuff.
I probably wasn't on that one. But but they are doing the Paul Dini, so most of that stuff, assuming that one still does happen, the only thing I'd really need to go grab again would be my original Hush hardcover. So that's
get the Absolute. That thing's still in print, isn't it? Absolute.
I'm sure it is, but I have
that thing's all over the place. It's a great.
My Batman collection is mostly oversized hardcover, so it'd be kind of weird to have one Absolute thrown in the middle.
Get the anniversary deluxe oversize.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had the paperbacks, and then I got the deluxe.
Get the unwrapped one where it's just Jim Lee's pencils.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Matthew, Maggie, no, I am never doing that again. I'm never selling things off, man, until I have it physically in my hand. I've been burned too many times. Learn my lesson.
Even for Marvel now?
You know, Marvel's the one company that never did, with the exception of things like Spider-Gwen Volume 4. They kept it under the radar, too. They didn't say anything. There was no announcement. It was just pulled. There was another OHC they canceled that I was like, damn it. Oh, what was it? I was thinking about it the other day because I was looking at the trade paperbacks.
That just proves how infrequent they do that. You can't even think of
Whereas DC,
it's books. Yeah,
it's a rarity, but they have done it. They've never done it with an omnibus. They have never announced an omnibus and said, "Psych." That's never happened. Not with Marvel.
Meanwhile, DC, we have like an ongoing list.
It was getting bad at the end of the year.
Still waiting for that Aquaman omnibus.
Yeah.
And Burnside Batgirl.
You got your new 52 one, didn't you?
That
yeah, but you guys have like hundreds. You guys have got hundreds of omnibus for your favorite characters. I only got one. Come on.
Well, then pick a better character, Gio.
There's some kind of bias happening right here.
Problem solved. Quit going for the Inhumans and Aquaman.
Yeah.
Salt game strong tonight.
Be a Batman fan and just have 15 KLXs.
Yeah, there you go. And even Batman doesn't get a lot of love in the omnibus format. Like, his game is weak in omnibus format compared to a lot of other characters. But that may change in 2021.
Deadpool?
Deadpool. I was gonna say Spider-Man or Deadpool, one of those two.
Yeah.
Riley's got them all. He's got that Daniel Way like I do. I think Jess probably has them both volumes. Yeah.
Deadpool.
Yeah, you've got them too, don't you?
Yeah.
I think Spider-Man has more because I don't even have all of them, and I have 15 Spider-Man Omnis.
Gio, if I could take over DC for a day, I would make sure that we would get a Peter David Aquaman omnibus, like the entire library. Even if
Aquaman.
Even if he didn't finish his run and DNA came in there and finished it, and even if they didn't finish their run because they didn't, can't even remember who took over after that. But anyway, I would make that happen.
Matthew says X-Men's got a lot of omnibuses. That's definitely true.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thought you meant single character. Yeah, be an X-Men fan. Join me and Ryley and Omnidog. Big
Yeah,
X-Men
you get
fans.
literally everything gets a oversized hardcover omnibus with the X-Men.
Not everything. We don't
Eventually.
have not a Chuck Austin or Peter Milligan one yet.
Hey, man, you can probably hold your breath, and that'll get solicited at some point.
Oh yeah, you know me and I know you. We hate on that shit, but we'll day one we'll be there. Dude, did you get the Chuck Austin omnibus? Fuck yeah, dude! I got the
dude.
variant.
I got one of each. I got mine signed by Chuck Austin.
Oh, there's so many DC Omnis. Like, can you imagine having like a job there in their collected editions department? I always daydream about those things, like at Marvel, right? Like, but Marvel has done so much. You could be like, okay, now we got to start choosing titles. We got to start choosing storylines. But if you do it at DC, it's literally like you're opening this floodgate of like, oh my god, it's endless possibilities for the next decade of all these stories that can be collected in omnibus format.
Until they cancel the Captain Marvel omnibus again.
The Shazam,
Captain Marvel.
the old one.
Remember they canceled it because of questionable material, insensitive today?
I don't know why they don't just play it safe. Like, just put a little thing in the front that says, hey, this stuff was made years ago when this shit was, well, not funny then, but more tolerable, whatever the hell they put in the beginning of these manga.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a product of its time. You can't
Can you
rate.
imagine, though, working at DC and like being like, all right, so we're going to have this omnibus edition, like just any of the ones that it canceled, like the Hush omnibus or like the Batgirl Burnside omnibus, and you sit there and you like map it and you put it all together and you have probably a bunch of documents on your computer, and then all of a sudden one day they're like, oh yeah, we're not doing that anymore.
That sucks.
And you're like, I literally just put in like days and weeks of work on these books,
And
it's
you're
not happening.
And you're also fired.
Sounds like the life of a scriptwriter.
You're also fired. We're going to go ahead and reprint Final Crisis and take out the 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
And then we're going to finally make the Death of Superman have the fold-out pages.
Third time's the charm.
Yes,
I was reading that today.
Here's
But then they took out other stuff. They was missing stuff too. It's not the same omnibus.
It's not mapped the same. You're right.
Yeah.
Here's a cultural question. Why is Spider-Eye wearing a hat inside his house? Great Siamon, where are you from?
It's my Spider-Eye hat.
It's not unusual, I think, in America for a guy to wear a hat inside the house. Where are you calling from, Siamon?
He might be American, Jess. He might just be
Yeah.
a time traveler from the 1950s, though.
I was going to say,
Where-
he might be in, like, Maryland?
or just
he's in
people
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
There you go, Jess.
I was gonna say, or maybe he was just raised to be, more respectful.
Maybe we should put like a disclaimer in front of Jess, a product of his time.
Well, I tell you what,
Matthew agrees.
when my parents come to visit and I use my normal, sailor language and my mom gets offended and I'm like, this is my roof. I bought this house. I'll talk how I want. I'll wear a hat inside.
Well, think about this though. Like, kind of touching base back real fast on topic about them canceling stuff because of different times. The racial slur of pie face, excuse my language, but pie face came from Silver Age Green Lantern.
Yeah.
So
A little bit of trivia there.
It came from Green Lantern.
There's a character. Yeah.
No, I know.
There's a character.
I know the character they call Pie Face in there, but I
didn't know it came from that book.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know that was the origin of it. I thought that they used something that was already kind of a slur.
No, it came from that.
Interesting.
You could Google it, and it'll explain it to you. It came from that Green Lantern comic.
Is that what you have on your CGC?
Yes.
I can just imagine, because I see the most ridiculous things on CGCs, like first time this word was used in a comic book, or ever.
It's important, Omar. It's important that Avengers 32 was the first time they said adamantium or whatever it was.
It was Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Avengers Assemble.
No,
The
Avengers, the comic. The first time adamantium is mentioned in the Marvel Universe is like a random Avengers comic book.
Really?
Yeah.
What? In the 30s?
So that's somewhere around there.
Not really.
Google adamantium. And his first mention is in a Silver Age Avengers book.
Your first Googling pie page.
They're like, I had to Google a racial term. Not everybody's got to delete their browser history.
To Google. Why is Cable the best character from the X-Men? Because he's like a walking soap opera. His timeline is so convoluted. It's hilarious.
He's also, you could make an entire cast of a team book just out of Cable and all of his like spin-off characters.
Yeah, like X-Man.
I was going to say because
Drive.
X-Men is one of the best X-Men characters out there. And
We were just talking about him earlier today.
Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, he's fantastic. He is Cable without all of the holdbacks and the barriers. He's just completely healthy and unleashes pure like telekinesis. It's amazing.
I love this. We're really talking about the first appearance of the word adamantium.
Hey, I don't mind that one. That one's not as bad. So,
Avengers 66. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Hell yeah.
you were close.
Yeah.
In 30s, it's early Avengers. I really can't remember. I've been doing a reread of Avengers, but I haven't gotten to the 60s yet. I'm on Omnibus 2. Ugh, that thing's a slog to get through sometimes. Avengers back then, the Silver Age, much like X-Men, wasn't the greatest.
DJ Scroll, you're thinking of Clownface. Sorry, just randomly throwing something out there. For those of you in the chat, can listen to my comment and read his question.
Wait a minute. Let's
Oh, whoop.
go to Raz's question for a second. I'm curious. Raz, yeah. Does the upcoming solicitation of the complete Red Sonja Omnibus by Simone and Super Sons Expanded make the current ones obsolete? What does this complete Red Sonja by Simone have? Because I think her complete run has already been collected in that omnibus. I think it's a reprint, right?
Maybe it's an expanded edition because it actually has the autograph.
Yeah.
Oh.
That I'm missing.
The Super Sons it makes it obsolete, yes, but not before you buy our eBay auctions. Totally not obsolete.
Dude, I would totally sell it, but I'm going to hold to Omar's suggestion and mantra of don't sell anything until you have the new version in your hand. Because that's a great series, and it sucks that they started a new series immediately after the omnibus was released.
Oh god! And we knew they were, and we talked about it. We were like, maybe they'll release it in OHC, kind of like what Marvel would have done, right?
Yeah.
No.
I think that was actually Ryley's suggestion. I remember that conversation now. Yeah.
No, they totally went the
immediately.
opposite way.
Like it went from like what trade, and they got sucked into an omnibus, like a black star or a black hole. Like, it didn't go up. Like usually, it kind of has like it's ranking. Like it goes, trade paperback, standard hardcover, oversized hardcover, omnibus. This went from the minor league, and all the way made it into the pros.
I think they're all over the place again, testing the waters at DC.
Yeah.
They took away the.
Since COVID hit, nobody's really mentioned or talked anymore about Dan DiDio being fired. Nobody cares about that anymore. So we still haven't seen.
Is he still writing though?
Repercussions and changes from that. I'm not sure what he's doing.
I could have sworn he had it. What was the book he was writing with? Shane Davis was on artwork.
He was doing Metal Men.
Metal Man, that was it. I was wondering if he still had it, if he was still doing it.
I don't know. I don't remember if that was limited or if that was ongoing either. It was a good book.
I don't either. There's a lot of good questions in the chat. Yeah. Red Sonja was only missing the crossover stuff like Red Sonja and Conan and Red Sonja Tarzan. So all that stuff is going to be on there? They're going to have Red Sonja Conan? That's badass.
And is
Damn
that
it. Why?
By Gail Simone?
Yeah, she wrote that. I have it. I have the hardcover. But and Aaron Lepre. No, that was the Wonder Woman one. Never mind. But I'm wondering how they can do that with Conan now being at Marvel, and it's so weird. So Metal Men is going to be 12 issues. I'd love to understand the logic behind the publishing policy of DC. We all would. It would be nice. Like, how many times they've gone back and done things. All I know about the Lock and Key Omnibus is that it is a hardcover. It's $125, and it looks to be the size of an omnibus. So I think it's oversized. It's like 24 pages or so. $125. And if that's true, then that will be the very first IDW actual omnibus. Because the rest of the omnis are these little manga-sized books that they consider omnibus.
So everybody should get it.
Yeah. I might just go for the hardcovers. Those things are beautiful.
The master editions? Yeah. Oh, you're going to be seeing those dropped. A lot of people will go for the omnibus. So
if the omnibus has the follow-up stuff, because there were a few little one-shots.
They're like 3 one-shots, I think.
Yeah. If that book contains those, then that would be a decent reason to drop the 3 hardcovers and go for that. Because those haven't been released in oversized hardcovers. They've only been in standard.
Okay, you're right. And those are not collected in the Master's Edition.
Because the Master Editions came out, all 3 of them came out before any of those. Because I remember I bought the 3rd one and I was like, oh, there's another story. What the hell?
Yeah. Because I remember thinking, I'm like, I am not paying $19.99 for, what was it, like 32 pages worth of a hardcover? It was something, it was, what you were talking about. Yeah. It was something really small.
Yeah.
Well, so their trade paperback set. Sorry, their trade paperback set had a slipcase for it too, right?
Yes.
The hardcover did. It was they're standard size hardcovers. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. That's the way I have it. But I may upgrade to that omnibus because it's an omnibus.
Were they hardcovers? Really?
Mm-hmm. Standard size though.
Really tiny ones, yeah. All right.
Hey.
There's an update.
What's that?
There's a lot of good questions
There's
in
an
the
update.
chat. You're right.
On the Gale Omni.
Okay.
Raz.
Jess, did you do us the honor?
Oh. Yes. He's
bragging.
Oh, okay.
Hey, thanks for my review.
There you go. Patting yourself on the back, Jess. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Upon researching, it seems to be a reprint, the exact same. 528 pages signed and all, due to be released December 30th. I wonder if that's a placeholder. Only thing different is the ISBN number.
Interesting.
Maybe it'll have the signature.
Well, that's what he said, signature and all.
So
I don't own it, so maybe I'll get it.
I think he's right.
Did we
look like Doctor Strange?
Talk about what we've been reading this past week or so?
I only haul manga, by the way, so I don't know if you guys.
Oh, you haven't done your haul yet, man, and neither has Jess.
No,
Jess hasn't either.
Oh, we're still on hauls.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
It's Omnibros Monday,
quickly,
man.
I only got the more volumes of Dorohedoro. So I got 14, 15, 16.
How many volumes are there? That's all you ever
17.
23.
23. Yeah, 18. So I'm missing the last 5, which I ordered from IST, and they should be shipping out this week, I think, maybe, hopefully.
Nice.
And that one
this
is now heading to Netflix in the US, right?
Yeah, the anime, I think it's coming out, or it already came out? I don't know. It's coming out soon, the first season, which covers up to volume 7 of the manga, if anybody's interested.
Which is where it really starts getting crazy.
Yeah. I wanted to show this for Jess
Hey.
right there.
I like that he supersizes that.
Yeah.
I bought this in 2017, I think.
Oh. Is that colored vinyl?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't remember.
Oh man, this is about to get super baited.
The thing is, you can't find it anymore.
Oh, Jess can find it. Jess will find it.
Here's the inside. Here's the inside right there. And the
Ooh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, good thing Jess has a pack of
Whoa.
25 other Omnidogs that look for stuff for him. He'll have that in 2 days.
That's
and
beautiful.
the other one.
Oh, double LP.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
So yeah.
You're telling me that the other player that I'm following around,
Oh, not this again.
anybody? Hell?
What was that? What was that? Sorry.
The other player that I'm following around now that I think is like some beautiful woman is some dude in his mom's basement. Just
What? Why are you generalizing? Why are you generalizing?
What did Jess do?
Probably, yeah.
He's been flirting with this dude online, apparently.
He got
Yeah,
catfished on that game.
I keep flashing my symbols at him thinking I'm flirting. It turns out it's some guy.
Yeah, but if you log off and you play another round of the game, it could be somebody else. It's always a random user playing with you, but you don't know who that person is, and that person doesn't know who you are as well. So
He's gonna be
that's
a
part of the
bigger,
experience.
uglier, smellier nerd.
I thought it was the AI and I was following it for some reason because I thought it knew what it was doing.
Now you're following each other on this
Giant.
journey.
This is like when my dad got our first DVD player, and he asked me how he rewinds it.
I probably am following a 12-year-old around. Okay?
By the way, this was from what's the website that does the video game soundtracks on vinyl?
8-bit.
8-bit, yeah. That was from there. But I think it's already sold out. So I don't know where you would find this on the internet. So
It's beautiful.
but I bought it like 2017, and even then it was already kind of hard to find, I think. I don't know.
Really?
I looked before we got on tonight, I looked on eBay and I couldn't find any. So I don't know how rare this is.
Oh, yeah. I
What's
bet.
the exact title of it? Somebody's asking.
Just Journey?
Just Journey.
Yeah. Journey, and there's the little blurb, which you can't
I think he's
read,
gonna have a hard
obviously.
time looking for it. He's gonna type in Journey LP, and it's gonna be this crazy, awesome '80s band.
Look for Journey, music composed by Austin Wintory, 2-picture disc set. So good luck. I hate to do the whole FOMO thing or bait something that's out of print or whatever, but I love this soundtrack. It's one of my favorites, and it got
Welcome
me
to
into
OmniBros.
collecting. It got me into collecting vinyl soundtracks.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. It
Yeah,
has
I
18
can't.
tracks. Yep.
I can't find it.
Sorry.
I'm trying. But
Tasty Melon knows what's up. He got my reference.
yeah, like Gabe said, it's just Journey.
I typed Journey, and all I got was actual 80s Journey records.
Yeah, that's all I've got on here.
Yeah.
I gotta jump off here in a second, guys.
Cool.
No,
Everything okay?
it's work, so it's not okay.
Oh, dude. All right, man.
No.
So you guys have a good one, and I gotta go make a conference call. So,
All right, man.
bye to the
All right,
chat.
take care, man.
I didn't even get to see Jess's
dude.
haul, but sorry, guys.
It's not much.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay,
Later.
take care, Omar.
Yeah,
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Best wishes.
You can find him on Near Mint Condition and tomorrow night's Old Reader, New Reader, where he's going to force those girls to read something awful, probably.
I think somebody in the chat might know. I think they're doing a recent book. I don't know.
Oh, really? A recent
Was it-
book?
Yeah. I
So
can't
Okay,
read my
I think it's I'm actually good recent book too. Damn it! I know I saw their Instagram post.
funeral for a friend.
Yeah,
Let's do Freddie there.
Funeral for a Friend.
yeah, that's
there you
terrible. Actually, I don't know. Can't remember,
Yeah,
but it's not
Death
Death of Superman. It's Death of Superman. Yeah, or between Death of Superman and Return of Superman.
And yeah.
The funeral stuff.
Okay,
it's
so
all
it's
no
not
Superman
new,
in it.
but-
Yeah.
So, Jess, did you haul anything?
I just hauled 2 books. One is Catwoman, Her Sister's Keeper. I think this is the
Ooh.
Mindy Newell book. I don't know why I hauled this, but I know why I hauled this. Molly Foley in the group liked it, and I had never heard of it, and neither had Taylor Brown. And so we got interested in it. It's out of print, but it's not expensive. And
Who's the creative team?
it's Mindy Newell is the writer, J.J. Birch is penciler, Michael Baer is the inker. So she liked it, and she's got pretty good taste, and I had never heard of it, and I love Catwoman, and it's not expensive, so I went for it. And I don't own this next book in any form. I read it in floppies when it came out, and it finally came up on eBay for a good price.
Nice.
Ronin, the deluxe edition.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
I still need to upgrade to that. I still just have the paperback.
Yeah, so I was happy because this thing can be really pricey on eBay. So I was really happy. I got it for like $25.
Nice.
That's what I hauled.
Well, I've got a few minutes before I'm going to have to head out. So I don't know. Gabe, did you have anything that you picked up recently?
nope, not this week. I got some stuff I ordered from eBay like a month ago that I think is being delivered in the next couple of days. I had to open up a case to get this guy to send me my stuff. So next week.
I thought you were going to say because everything's delayed and stuff. Because I had I sold something via eBay, and the guy messaged me, and he was really cool about it. He was like, "Hey, just want to let you know that book still hasn't arrived. So I get what's going on out there and stuff. Just wanted to let you know." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And he was super cool, and I was like, "I'm really sorry that happened. I'll look into it, I guess." He's like, "Oh, no worries. Like, I know things are just delayed. I just wanted to put it on your radar." Like, okay. And then like I looked, and the next couple days it wound up heading his way, and I messaged him again and was like, "Looks like tracking says it's moving again. It's on the way. So let me know when it gets there." But I had a few things that I read. I did a video on one of these series, and then I'm gonna probably do a video on the other one. I'm trying to use my fun employment time to get caught up on a bunch of my. Basically, what I'll do is I'll buy a bunch of manga and I'll catch up with a series, and then I'll just shelve it for a while, and I don't actually read it, and then new volumes will come out, and then before I know it, I have 36 volumes of Haikyuu, and I've only read 7. So I'm trying to make my way through a bunch of these series and actually like get to the point where when I get those new volumes, I'm not just shelving them. So I did a review of this one already. So that one's up on my channel if anyone wants to check it out, and that's for this series, Delicious in Dungeon. I read there are 8 volumes available. This one's a fun little series about basically if you think like an RPG party, like a Dungeons and Dragons type party, they're going through a dungeon searching for a dragon that ate this main dude's sister. And along the way, it deals a lot with them like finding monsters, killing them, and then preparing their, food by using the meat or whatever from these monsters, or harvesting the flora from that is around the dungeon and stuff to eat as their veggies and whatnot for sustenance. So it's a really fun series. Check out my review of it. I don't want to talk about it too much here. But I went through basically what it's about and how I felt about it on there. And then the other series I just caught up with volume 13 of today, which is the most recent one, is Ultraman. And this is a ongoing series from Viz. This was a really fun, basically just superhero action type series. It's not very deep with the plot. The characters are pretty surface level and stuff. I have no exposure to classic Ultraman things outside of like there was one series that was on, I think, Fox back in the day, but they called it the like Cyber Samurai Warrior or something like that. And that's the only Ultraman I've ever seen. But I picked this up because I like the artwork and it was pretty cool. So if you are into superheroes and stuff, this is a good manga to check out. Cool, fast-paced. Like every volume goes real quickly, like 30 minutes or less. Honestly, looking for a good. There's just good dynamic action sequences throughout the series, so it's cool in that. But that's what I've been working on the past couple weeks or so, and I'm starting on another couple series now. Just trying to, like I said, get caught up with everything. That's what I got. That's what I've been reading, y'all.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
Anyone else been reading?
I read The Savage Shores a couple days ago. Sorry.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it. I joked on the group that I made a video on it, and it was like 20 freaking minutes long. And while I was editing it, I noticed I actually hate what I'm saying. I don't like it, so I deleted the whole thing. Now I have to record the video again because it's for 5 issues. There's a ton of material to dig through in that book.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that it's sort of like an urban fantasy, but with historical fiction elements and with like gothic-esque horror, stuff like that. But I was a little bit lost with the politics side of things.
Oh.
So I think with a reread, I will probably love the book even more. But it's a fun book. I loved it. The art reminded me of Manifest Destiny, which was a treat because I love that book. So that was awesome. I loved The Savage Shores.
I love
and
that.
I'm reading this thing. Olympus. I'm gonna make a video on it soon. So I sincerely do not know why I have this. Somebody in the farm talked about it, and I think I read somebody in there saying like, "Oh, this is amazing." Like, okay, I'll order it. But then I got it, and I completely forgot why I ordered it. So I have no idea what this book is even about.
I was going to ask you.
From on high, the gods make sport of the mortals who toil below them. None know the cruelty of these beings better than Ganymede, a beautiful prince who has torn away from his family by the gods' divine hands. Granted immortality, he now whiles away his days in an inescapable miniature garden for the amusement of the gods, particularly Apollo. I don't know. It looks pretty good. I like the art and everything, so I'm probably gonna continue reading this after we're done here. But yeah, for some reason this showed up in my collection. I don't know why, but it looks pretty interesting, and I like this character's design. It's pretty cool. Yep, and it's a thick bond.
Yeah, that is a big one.
Yeah, from
is
Yen
it
Press.
All in one, or is it just the first volume?
It's all in one. Because I don't see any volume 1s or anything.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Also, this guy reminds me of Lelouch for some reason. I don't know. I'll get back to you guys next Monday and see what happened with this book.
Dope.
If you want to get any of the books we've talked about, a good place to start is InStockTrade.com, where you can find your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. There's always an Omniboslive discount code every quarter. InStock Trades is kind enough to give us a gift card at the end of the month to give away that Gio just gave away last Thursday to a lucky viewer. Order $50 or more worth of books in the United States. You get free shipping, fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I have to start heading out. My phone is about to die, and my wife needs me. So I'm going to peace out.
Yeah, and I have an early doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, so I'm probably going to be heading out too.
I have to get up early and finish mowing my lawn, which is actually why I was wearing a hat, because I had sweat in my hair. But I'm trying to prep because we're having our first get together since everything's gone down. My sister-in-law and her family are coming over, and we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo. So trying to pick up all the dog crap that's in the backyard and as well clean the house, and we're prepping a bunch of different food and stuff. We're I don't know, maybe Gio, maybe you know these, but we're gonna be making cantaritos.
I have no idea what that is. I'm sorry.
I like Taylor Mitchell's idea. We should do that.
Could you do an Otaku Bros one and done manga, or at least short series manga?
Yeah. I like that idea.
Well, that's going to be our next episode. Thank you.
Boom.
So thank you for giving us that episode idea.
What's considered short manga? Only 400 volumes.
Yeah.
No, stuff like this where it's just one volume.
Oh.
This is, let me check the page count real quick before we leave.
There's a Tomy, for instance, is a single volume manga. A bunch of stuff by Junji Ito.
This is 300 pages, by the way.
Not that Melting Classroom. That wasn't that great. Skip that.
That one, Drifting Classroom, or no, Dissolving Classroom?
Dissolving. I read that one even.
That one,
yeah
that one made me throw up.
But that one's not even the one that has the boy that squeezes grease out of his face.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, that's badass.
You mean me at 14?
Yeah.
And disgusting.
Disgusting.
300 pages, 15 minutes to read.
All action.
And still amazing.
Ryley, where can they find you on the internet?
No, you can find me on my channel, The Omnibus Collector. Just search that, and you'll see me. I have actually a haul video that I'll be putting up soon. If you watched what I talked about here, it's basically just that stuff. And then I'll be doing my Ultraman full review video pretty soon as well, after I've kind of mulled over my thoughts and what I actually want to say about it. So check me out there. Nice. And then on Instagram at RyleyMo, RYLEYM0. So you can kind of keep up with what I'm reading on a day-to-day basis.
Nice. All right. Gio, where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me on my channel, A Week in Geekdom, where I talk about anime, comics, manga, all that fun stuff. Subscribe if you can. Let's make it to 2,000 subscribers. That'd be kind of nice. So thank you.
I thought you were going to say, let's make it to 2021.
That would also be kind of nice.
That would be also kind of nice, yeah.
I'm ready for this year to be over with. Gabe Areno, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me, hit up Instagram, Gabe Loves 90s Comics. That's where you can find me at.
And you can find me, Omnidog, and Omnidog's Vault on YouTube, and Omnidogs_Vault on Instagram. And thank you to the chat, which was extremely lively with a lot of good questions tonight. Thank you, chat. Thank you to the super chatter, Shane. And thank you to those of you who are watching this afterwards. We appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and comment on our videos. And peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you.
Bye-bye.